Hey guys, Nehemiah the artist here, back with a brand new video. Today I have a new video for my Mega Man fans, where I design new Robot Masters. Food Robot Masters, that is. With it being a brand new year, happy late New Year's by the ways, and with the beautiful announcement of Mega Man Dual Override at the Game Awards, like, oh my goodness. I thought that probably was the most beautiful way you could reveal a new Mega Man game. Especially since Mega Man was on a bit of a hiatus for several years. Boy, I tell you, me and my brother were so excited for this reveal. Especially since we literally became fans around mid-2024. Like, I couldn't even think of a better time to become a fan or even be a fan. But seriously, that reveal was great, but let me quit yapping. Since I'm a Mega Man fan and an artist, I decided, what if I designed and thought of my own Robot Masters? Because a lot of fans have done that. And Mega Man Dual Override even has a contest to submit your own Robot Master designs, similar to what they did for Mega Man 6 and Mega Man 8. Trust me, I wanted to participate, but I was too fixated on this video idea that I had for a long time. And now that Mega Man's finally back, I feel like it's a perfect time to get to it. And I actually did have an idea for the contest submission, so let me know if you want me to design one, even if the contest is already over. But without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So like I said in the beginning of the video, all my Robot Masters are going to be based off of food. This was an idea I had earlier on when I became a fan, and because I was hungry, and because I like food. But for this video, I'm only doing 4 Robot Masters. So let's start with the first. So first, I'm going to have a robot based off of everybody's favorite, vegetables. Okay, come on guys. You have to at least like one vegetable. I love vegetables. I love all vegetables besides celery. Celery to me is just nasty. But for this design, I'm going to use specific vegetables. The head is the broccoli, since broccoli is kind of the default vegetable, or like the mascot of vegetables. And for his armor is made of lettuce and kale. Well, not really. It's just supposed to look like that. All the designs you will see in this video were all planned ahead of time, about a year ago. But I will say, Veggie Man's design will be the only design that's closest to how I initially planned it, as most of the designs you'll see in this video were way different before. I even had sprites for these Robot Masters, but unfortunately I made them on my school laptop, which I don't have anymore. Maybe I can get somebody to commission to make some sprites for these Robot Masters, since currently sprite work isn't really my greatest strength. But back to the actual design. As you notice, Veggie Man's Buster is a radish. So far we have broccoli, kale, lettuce, and a radish. But that's not all the vegetables he will have, because he'll have at least 2 more as soon as I get to his info. So let's check that out right about now. Veggie Man, vegetable, plant, and garden management robot. His beet bombs and carrot missiles are used to fertilize and grow plants and vegetables faster. This robot is kind, but also can be green. Get it? You know, the slang, and because he's green. He loves nature and caring for nature, making sure everything is all green and good. He also gets along well with Juice Man. I had fun making this design. Originally I was going to name him Leaf Man or Leafy Man, but it wasn't very specific, so I just ended up using the name Veggie Man. And his design is also partially inspired by Salad Lad, who's from Sam Sandwich. Only OGs will know that show, because that was a classic. It's underrated too. Now I'm going to design a Robot Master based off of a type of food that people actually like, being fruit. Well, in this case, fruit juice. A juice making robot. Like I said during the design process for Veggie Man, my original idea for Juice Man and original design for Juice Man looked pretty different and looked pretty similar to Elect Man. Just wanted to say that. Also, part of this inspiration is inspired by Surge from Brawl Stars. Like most character designs in that game, Surge's design was very creative and his concept was creative too, so I wanted to have my Robot Master here be inspired by Surge, which if you didn't know, Surge is also a juice making robot. For this design, I wanted to use fruits that are commonly used in juices, or fruits I think are the best as juices. And that's by combining different fruits into his design, such as for example, his tomato apple head, or his lemon shaped Buster. You know what I just realized? This wasn't intentional, but I made his Buster a lemon. And I just realized that some people actually think or picture that the little bullets that Mega Man shoots are like lemons. But I swear, that is not intentional. I just noticed that while editing the video. But I tell you this, what is intentional is his body shape, his body type design. As his body type is actually slightly based off of the body type that was given for the Robot Master concept submission. Except both of his arms are extendable. and I gave him a more heftier looking design. I guess you could have said this could have been my idea for the contest submission. I would agree with you, honestly, but I already seen some cool and creative Juice Robot Master designs for the contest. Also, if you notice his left forearm, it looks to be like a pineapple mixed with a mango, although that will change in the final design, but I'll still keep the mango coloration in his design somewhere. Also, there's some little indicators of different flavors that he has, but those will be more than just flavors. Juice Man, juice making robot and fruit produce management. Juice Man is part of a popular juice making bar. In fact, he's the reason why the bar is popular in the first place. With his amazing tech, he can make different types of flavors, with most of them giving benefits to him or the consumers. He also keeps and preserves fruits to make his juices. His ability is based on what flavor is used. For example, Citron Laser is an electrical based weapon using the lemonade flavor. That's if he was modeled for combat though. I also gave him variants based off of his flavors. This might be, in my opinion, my most creative design of the video. I really just think the flavor idea with the weapons and the coloration is just chef's kiss. You know what? I'm a little upset now. I really should have made this my contest submission. Once again, I did say I had another idea for it, but hey, I really like this. Like, dude, I should have made this an entry, but hey, I'm still really happy how it turned out. Now, time to build some muscle with this one, because this one is going to be a robot about meat. Of course, for a robot that's themed after meat, I had to make him hefty and strong. Like Juice Man, I also had a pretty different design for this robot as well. But unlike Juice Man, his old design I was not a fan of. I thought it kind of sucked. And that's why I wanted to focus on making him a butcher. You know, those people who work with meat. And speaking of hefty and strong, I use existing Robot Master designs such as Gutsman and Swordman to get the hefty build that I want for this Robot Master. I use sausages for his unibrow, his belt, and his bracelet on his left hand. Some nice raw looking steak as his chest, his biceps and triceps, and with his legs looking like nice chicken drumsticks. The X's on his legs are supposed to imitate grill marks. Butch Man, meat produce and management robot. Butch Man works in the largest meat produce management department store in a western city. He also helps with stocking as well due to his immense strength. He doesn't like seeing animals be brought in the department because he doesn't want to see the process of animals getting killed. In fact, he doesn't even like to think about it at all, which explains why he only does produce, stocking, and even cooking. Like I said, this is a redesign and I'm happy how it turned out. Some good color balance and variety here. I mean, that's important for literally any character design. Also for character inspiration, he was inspired by the Butcher, you know, that one villain from Word Girl, which also kind of explains the weapons too. Now lastly, let's end on a food that every kid likes. Well, it's not really a food, but candy. Of course, the kids got to eat their veggies and their protein first before they can have some candy. But for this specific Robot Master, this one is actually going to be a woman. Because we are 11 games in the Mega Man franchise, and somehow Splash Woman is still our only female Robot Master. And that's why I really hope Mega Man Dual Override has a female Robot Master. But for this design, I wanted to make her look more like a Reploid, but still a Robot Master, in which Iris from Mega Man X4 was the main character I used for inspiration. And also with Candy being depicted as fun and all, I wanted to make her design look fun and make her personality trait fun, which is why I gave her some extravagant features like the gummy worm pigtails and the lollipop buns. I also used more candies in this design, like the chocolate wrappers around Reese's cups as the skirt, or peppermint candies as her roller skate wheels, or gumdrops as her upper sleeves, or some lifesaver gummies around her knees, or some chocolate bar outer soles on her boots. Yeah, you can definitely tell I had fun making this design. I am just in love with the colors. I just like what I did here. I enjoy the color palette a lot. Candy Woman, party robot, also partakes in a candy store. Candy Woman is a popular robot known for her fun, excitement, and parties. She is also really popular with children, always being requested for kids' birthday parties. She's also part of a huge candy store and makes candies for that store and other ones too. She thinks Clownman would be a great assistant for her, but he always declines. I just had fun designing this one. Like the color, I love the colors, man. This is pretty much how I envisioned her at the start. I think I nailed it and did a pretty good job of making her design look very fun and colorful. And if you're a Pokemon fan like me, her hair is gonna look a little familiar. Also, this design just gives me Hatsune Miku vibes. Another thing I want to point out. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. This is an idea I had for a while. I really wanted to dwell on it. Like, subscribe, and comment if you like the video. I make a lot of art content on my channel, like speed drawings and creative stuff. But let me know what your favorite design was in this video. Me personally is Juice Man, like I said in the video. If I had a second, it would definitely be Candy Woman. Also, talk with me in the comments if you'd like. Are you excited to see whose Robot Master wins the whole contest? Are you excited to see the others in the game? Do you think Juice Man would have been a great submission for the Robot Master contest? Should I have thought of something else? Should I make a Donut Man? Let me know. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed one.